Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Tuesday, 14th of May 2024. On this day, the famous personality Samabaji, an Indian emperor of the Maratha Empire, was born on 1657, 14th of May. So, starting the newspaper analyst with the newspaper, The Hindu states that thunderstorm and heavy showers in parts of the Gujarat have found its way to the start of the Indian Premier League IPL 2024 cricket match between Gujarat Titans and Kolkata Knight Riders, as it was delayed due to the rain at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad on May 13, 2024. The State Agriculture Department issued an advisory for farmers to take precautionary measures to protect their crops from unusual unseasonal rainfall. Parts of the Gujarat, including Ahmedabad and the state capital Gandhinagar, on Monday witnessed a dust storm, thunderstorm, and heavy rain, disrupting the movement of traffic on highways. Ahmedabad was first hit by the dust cyclone, followed by the heavy showers and thunderstorms. In Gandhinagar, also heavy rains arrived after the storm. Several billboards and trees were damaged in the twin cities after the dust storm reduced the visibility. The Hindu newspaper states that Mumbai's Ghatkopar hoarding collapse. BMC issues notes to add urgency for immediate removal of 3 other hoardings. Rescuers look for victims under the billboard that collapsed following heavy rains and thunderstorm showers in the Mumbai on 13th of May 2024. Notice has been issued to MS Ego Media for installing the hoarding that collapsed on the petrol pump during the gusty winds on May 13 evening. The Birham Mumbai Municipal Corporation (BMC) issued the notice on an advertisement agency on May 13 after the Ghatkopar billboard collapse incident, asking it to immediately remove the remaining 3 hoardings near the spot, officials said. The notice has been issued to MS Ego Media for the installing the hoarding that collapsed on the petrol pump during the gusty winds on May 13 evening. According to the police, 9 persons were killed and more than 70 were injured in the incident. The Hindu newspaper also states that Mumbai weather 9 killed, more than 70 injured as a billboard and a metal tower collapsed amid gusty wind and rain. Billboard collapsed on an operational petrol pump in Ghatkopar. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde announces aid of rupees 5 lakh to the next of the kin of each person killed in the Mumbai Ghatkopar hoarding collapse. At least 9 persons were killed and over 70 others injured on the 7 May 13 in a rain-related incidents in Mumbai, where in a 100-foot tall billboard fell on a petrol pump and Ghatkopar area, while an under construction metal tower collapsed on a road amid gusty winds in a Wadala, officials said. The billboard, which was illegal according to the civic officials, uprooted and fell on a petrol pump at the Chadanagar junction in Ghatkopar, killing 8 people and injuring 70 others. According to the Hindustan Times newspaper, states that 2 children killed as an explosive device goes off in a Moses to affect Bijapur. Bijapur Superintendent of Police Jitendra Yadav said the improvised explosive device IED has been planted by the Mozistas. 2 children were killed when an explosive device they found in a forest area in their village in Chhattisgarh's Mozist affected Bijapur district on Monday went off after one of them hit it with a stone without knowing that it was a bomb. Hindustan Times also states that Supreme Court agrees to expedite hearing of Hemant Soren's plea against arrest former Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren. The Supreme Court on Monday gave the Enforcement Directorate 3 days to respond to a petition filed by former Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren against his arrest in an illegal land scam, agreeing to an expedited hearing in the matter due to the ongoing general elections. Sometimes also states that Lok Sabha elections were a 62% voter turnout in phase 4. Bengal's highest polling at 75.91%. An elderly voter shows his ink-marked finger after casting his vote for the 4th phase of the Lok Sabha election in Jharkhand on Monday. The 4th phase of Lok Sabha elections on Monday witnessed over 62% polling across 96 constituencies in the 10 states and union territories, West Bengal recorded the highest polling with the 75.91% of voter turnout, followed by Madhya Pradesh 68.48%. Jammu and Kashmir, Maharashtra were at the laggards with 36.58% and 52.63% polling respectively. Now going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, risk profile of India's government debt, it stands out as safe and prudent, says Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. In a series of posts on a social media platform X, formerly Twitter, Sitharaman said many times absolute numbers have been compared without considering the GDP growth on which the debt calculations are based. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Jaishankar markets will be less volatile with every round on polls. To a question on a recent volatility in the domestic stock market, the ministry said it will reduce with every phase of the Lok Sabha elections. External Affairs Minister Ajay Shankar. Lubricants market to grow well. EV is both an opportunity and a challenge. Ravi Chawla, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Gulf of India, talked about the navigating the EV threat, Gulf's acquisitions in the EV space, and the role of the lubricants in improving fuel economy. Edited experts Ravi Chawla, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Gulf of Oil, India. At 11-month low in April, retail inflation eases. A slightly rise in food prices continues. Inflation in the food basket was at 8.70% in April month, marginally up from 8.52% in the March, according to the data released by the National Statistical Office (NSO). The government has tasked the Reserve Bank of India to ensure inflation remains at 4% with a margin of 2% on the either side. Now going towards the world news, including Charles opposition leader challenges the results of the presidential elections. 3 men charged in the United Kingdom with assisting the Hong Kong intelligence service from Russia's intensive ground attack in Ukraine to Putin's cabinet reshuffle. Here are the top developments. Misery deepens in Gaza's Rafah as Israeli troops press operation. Devastating flash floods, cold lava flow claim several lives in Indonesia's Sumatra Island. Trump's hush money trial arrives at the pivotal moment. Star witness Michael Cohen takes the stand. Going towards the science and tech, for Udaipur's holy Rajasthan's samal trees are going up in flames. The flowers of silk cotton tree in full bloom in New Delhi, March 12, 2012. Several trees are disappearing from the South Rajasthan, launching a cascade of adverse consequences for the forest and the people in the area. On the eve of the Holi in Udaipur, Subhash Chowk, a prominent intersection surrounded by luxury hotels, is transformed. Bhajanas and Bollywood songs appear from the speakers and firecrackers fly into the sky. In the center stands tall the Holika Dahan, a 50-foot high tree sheeted in the hay and set ablaze, sending tongues of flame sleeping over a 2-story building. Locals and tourists alike throng the chowk to catch a glimpse. They circle the bonfire and celebrate a mythological victory of the good over the evil. This is one of the Udaipur's main attraction for Holi. European Union says Booking.com must comply with the stricter tech rules. Investigates X. File photo figurines are seen in the front of the Booking.com logo in this illustration taken February 27, 2022. The European Union said it has a designated hotel reservation website Booking.com as a gatekeeper, which subjects it to strict European Union obligations. The bloc also opened an investigation to determine the regulatory status of X. The European Commission said on Monday it had as designated hotel reservation website Booking.com as a gatekeeper, which subjects it to strict European Union obligations, and had opened an investigation to further determine the regulatory status of the social media network X. Online advertising as services, X ads and TikTok ads as such do not qualify as gatekeepers under the European Union Digital Markets Act (DMA), the European Union added. Regulators looking into the Microsoft artificial intelligence deal. File photo Microsoft board member Reid Hoffman said regulators were looking at a Microsoft deal with artificial intelligence startup Inflection Artificial Intelligence. Mustafa Sulaiman, who co-founder of Google's artificial intelligence arm DeepMind, now heads Microsoft's artificial intelligence division. Co-founder of LinkedIn and Microsoft board member Reid Hoffman shared that United States regulators were looking at a Microsoft's deal to poach Mustafa Sulaiman along with most of his team from artificial intelligence startup Inflection Artificial Intelligence. During a conversation at a Bloomberg Tech conference held in San Francisco last Friday, Hoffman has said that regulators were asking questions just to understand the mechanics of the deal. Sulaiman, who co-founded Google's artificial intelligence arm DeepMind, now heads Microsoft's artificial intelligence division. Last week, the information revealed that he is overseeing work around Microsoft's in-house artificial intelligence model, referred to as MAI-1. Plus, there is a famous quotation said by Nelson Mandela, whose full name was Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Born on 18 July 1918, after 5 December 2013, was a South African anti-apartheid activist, politician, and statesman who served as the first president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of the state and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of the apartheid by fostering racial reconciliation. Ideologically an African nationalist and a socialist, he served as the president of the African National Congress ANC party from 1991 to 1997. Nelson Mandela says a famous quotation. He says that if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. But if you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Okay, thank you.